Welcome back to my channel, Things Tina Does. Today I'm really excited about us starting a new series called My Basics. And these are just things that I do all the time in the kitchen. I love to have on hand, or they are things that I have the ingredients for that I can put together very quickly on the spur of the moment. So today we're getting into my standard chocolate ganache. This is something that I use for desserts, a lot of different things for toppings, fillings, drizzled over stuff, and I'm going to show you just a very standard, and you know I like to get a little fancy with some whisk, things like that from time to time, but this is a very standard recipe. So we're going to start with a half of a cup of half and half, and we're going to heat that until it's very hot. Now, while that's heating, let's get our coconut sugar ready. Okay, now, once your half and half is nice and hot, you take your chocolate. Now, this is another cool thing about this, you guys. I'm using 85% dark chocolate because it is a very low sugar. There's virtually no sugar in that. I mean, almost none at all. So it's okay for me. And then we're going to use three of those bars. I love how they do that. They come in the little bars and then they're individually wrapped. And we're going to add our coconut sugar. And we're going to whisk. The funny thing about this, you guys, it's so hilarious because I've been baking this for decades now. And when you first start whisking the chocolate into that half and half, or cream if you're using heavy cream, again, I said this is a standard recipe, right? So you can let me know if you want to know different ways to make chocolate ganache. I'll be glad to show you that. But anyway, when you're whisking, it will look a little bit grainy at first, and you're thinking, oh my goodness, this doesn't look right. This doesn't look like it's supposed to look. Just keep whisking. Just keep whisking. Okay guys, remember that you're just going to whisk this until it is completely smooth, and it does this wonderful thing when it's completely incorporated. I will show you. Do go around the bottom of your bowl or your measurer, whatever you're using, to make sure that all of that chocolate is incorporated. But look how satiny smooth that gets, you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, if you are going to top a cake, say with this, you're going to let it, just set it aside and let it cool for just a few minutes, because as your ganache cools, it's going to get thicker and thicker. If you want it completely thick, then just loosely cover it, very loosely, and set it in the fridge, and it will go back to a completely thick state, like so that you could spoon it out and make truffles or something like that with it, okay? If you want this at a completely thick state, just very loosely cover this and put it in the fridge, and it will go back to a completely thick state, and you can use it for like truffles or filling other things, yum yum yum, or you can eat it with a spoon. You know what? That is phenomenal. Well, like I said, you guys, this thing is so versatile. It is a staple in my kitchen because I just use it for so many different things. You can see how quickly it was done from fixed to absolutely ready to go. So you guys give that a try and tell me what you think about it, okay? And like I said, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do that so you don't miss any of these wonderful things in my basics. And we'll see you next time on Things Tina Does.